Yo, what's good, my people? This is your boy Jason, aka Crazy J with CrazyJ.com. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Focal Listen Professional Headphones by Focal. And we're going to be talking about the build quality. We're going to be talking about the sound signature. And we're also going to be talking about this price, man, because you don't want to be paying an arm and a leg for some headphones that don't give you what you're looking for. And lastly, we're going to talk about who these are for and who these are not for. Okay. All right. So, if you know anything about Focal, you know that prior to these headphones, there was a headphone. It was called the Focal Spirit Professional Headphone. And that headphone translated really well. It was a really great looking headphone, really great sounding headphone. The only problem was during the time when they made the headphone, a lot of people were experiencing an issue where the top of the headphone would crack. And me personally, I had about three pair of Focal Spirit Pros because I love the sound so much. I kept going to Focal asking if they could replace them, and they replaced them every single time. Well, what they eventually did was they discontinued the Focal Spirit Pros, and they made these as a replacement, which are the Listen Professional headphones. And what I can tell you is that the sound signature on these are pretty much identical to the Focal Spirit Pros. And not only that, we'll go with the build quality. Let me see if I can show you this. Look at this. It's crazy. You can expand these headphones out. You can twist them all kind of ways, and they don't break. Like I've been very pleased with these headphones. They look gorgeous. In terms of the build of the headphone, it's very sturdy. I think this is some type of reinforced plastic, but I mean, if it's a good feeling headphone, good sounding headphone. And the other thing too is that you have these pads. Now these pads, they feel great on your ears, so you don't your ears don't sweat while you're listening to music or anything like that. And I just love them, man. I love these headphones. I love the way they look. Now, on top of that, it comes with this corded cable, or this coiled cable, and then it also comes with a standard cable here that you can use outside of the studio. You can actually take calls with this, so which is pretty cool. Now I actually have two pair of these Focal listens, and I use that. I use one pair outside of the studio. I use this pair inside of the studio. So that just lets you know how much I really like these headphones. Now the other thing we're gonna talk about the sound signature on these headphones. Now the sound signature is very nice. It is I want to say it gets down to about 4 hertz in the low end, and it goes, basically throughout the entire spectrum. When you get to the top, I think it's like 24, 25 hundred K or something like that, but 25,000 K. But anyway, this headphone, whatever you hear in it, that's what it's gonna be. Whatever you mix in these headphones, that's what's gonna translate to your other setups. I really like the uh, the sound of these headphones, and like I said, they're very similar to the Spirit professional headphones that were released previously. So, who is this headphone for? This headphone is for someone that might be an audio engineer that needs a trusted reference that they can kind of lean on, and or they might need to mix entire records with the volume low. They might be in an apartment where they can't blast their studio monitors, and they need to still get work done. These will get the job done. I've done sound design on these. I've done mixing services, mastering. I've done all of that on these headphones, and they've held up very, very well. Um, who this is not for. This isn't for the person who wants music that's gonna sound, that's gonna have a tailored sound. So just think like a Beats by Dre headphone or something like that, a consumer headphone that's gonna give you something that sounds good when you first crack it open. Like when I first started using these, the sound is very, very dead, and that's how it should be. You don't want a headphone where the sound is pleasing really when you're trying to mix and master music so that consumers can listen to it. So that's who this headphone is for. This headphone is more so for somebody that's a professional uh, music engineer, somebody that needs to mix music on the go. That's who this is for. The price of these retail, I want to say they're right at $300 right now, but you can get them fairly cheap if you look around. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can find some places to get these. Definitely have a listen to them before you purchase them if you can, because I mean everybody's ears are different. But what I will say is that this is going to be a part of my arsenal for a very, very long time. I love these headphones. I love the way they sound. I love the way they look. And my clients, they love the way that the mixes sound when I send them to them using strictly these headphones. And oftentimes I want to switch to mixing primarily in these, but then I change my mind to do other things besides mixing on these headphones. So once again, these are the Focal Listen Professional Headphones by Focal, and this is Crazy J signing out.